Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the city of Ctespihon, the Persian capital, which, because of their over-eagerness to crush my army in the last episode, we fought and won 2 battles. And now, their agent has been successful in compromising our command, but I still believe that this army will be able to flee. It's amazing how quickly the spearmen, the Lanciares Senores, how quickly they replenish. Everyone else is a bit slower. I am going to... Why do I keep doing that? I'm going to disband these mercenaries. They serve their purpose adequately. But in reality, I would like to get this army back into a defensive position and have them replenish, specifically their comitatensis units. Let's see what I should do with them. Public order, that would make them pretty good for a defensive army, but I'm nervous about that because he's the guy who's potentially going to leave us. Integrity in foreign territory is pretty good, but their integrity is... I've never really had integrity problems in this campaign. I can go down here and get some morale versus Eastern Empires. And this is just experience for recruits, which is not useful to me right now. Alright, let's get some bonus to Eastern Empires. Alright, so this is what we've been waiting for. This is the Surreal Legion, full strength, attacking Persian capital. What? What? The Old Man of the Desert, that small, ridiculous little army that was just wandering around up in Syria, somehow managed to come in here in the midst of all the chaos and take the Sassanid capital. And they are my ally, so I can't do anything about it. And as a result, I can't raise it to the ground. Although, I guess that's not that big a deal, since my allies have it. Now, is Nabatea just an ally? Or are they one of my client states? I think they're just an ally. So these guys, these crazy African guys, just so happen to conquer the capital of... Oh man, let's see.
Greetings, most excellent friend.
So you are a puppet state.
And speak as you would before your own hearth fires.
They're a puppet state and they love me. So that's great. Fine. I'm not actually too miffed about that. But here are some more Persian lands. There they are. Just where I knew they would be. Alright, so these guys... Oh, look at that. And we have another army of Mazun.
What does Rome require of me?
Yeah, we can't move far enough in this direction. If Mazun decides to come through here, hopefully the... Well, the Garamantians, who are these guys? The Ghassanids? Yeah, the Ghassanids will be able to do something. Meanwhile, we are going to pull this army back.
Is that all?
That is so interesting. That just that small army, looks like one unit. Maybe they'll try to capture it back. Maybe Mazun will move up against them. Who knows? I would like to sack or destroy Hira. Is that the only province owned by these people? Quite possibly. But that would put Surreal in a very precarious position. So I'm not going to do that. Instead,
How can I serve the people of Rome?
I'm going to move the Mathematic Legion over here.
Waiting for orders. On the move.
And see what I can't do against Ecbatana.
We hunger for battle.
You know, I guess these guys serve as a pretty good defensive legion, so Surreal could make a lightning strike against Ecbatana. It might be a little risky, but Arcadius is used to some risk.
We take this settlement.
Let's see what happens.
Waiting for more orders.
Excellent. We can't, however, resolve. So let's build some ladders and a light battering ram.
Besieging settlement.
We could easily take this province if we only had like a mercenary onager. Actually, can we...
Hear us, Lord.
We could theoretically have one. Whatever. Next turn we'll be able to do it. Plus we'll have these guys to back us up.
What does Rome require of me?
Ah, our spy. What are you going to do for us? Let's hinder this army, this little one.
Revel in destruction.
Failure.
My apologies to the Senate.
My apologies to the Senate.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
Alright, we're going to deploy this till Egypt's in good shape.
My wits and words are yours.
No, you're going to continue deploying that here. That's fine.
Ready for orders.
And Ajax is now looking really good. They're gaining 21 a turn. So,
As you command.
yeah, now they're gaining 3 even without my army. Although maybe if we move away.
Would that I were as swift.
Oh, then they get down 6. There's just no way to win. Ajax just hates being peaceful. In 4 turns, this will be down to negative 50 some. I do have a garrison here. I don't suppose amazing rebels can spawn. What do they have in Corrales? A 13 unit army.
Yes. Your orders.
I don't know. I really kind of want to do it, but we won't.
Easy into port. March.
Meanwhile, Rufinus.
Moving out.
Let's see if we can't take out some rebels. That's a shame,
Command.
but I don't want to do anything crazy. Okay, these guys. Well, these guys over here are at war with us, but our allies are strong. I can't believe Nabatea did that. Let's go to Amida
Call this a garrison.
to
Ready for
refresh.
orders.
And then we'll maybe head back and get some cavalry.
Commander.
Saviors of Rome. Keep saving Rome, I guess.
Battle. To your duties, men.
It'd be interesting to take out the Gruthungians, but then there wouldn't be anything bothering the Huns.
Ready for battle.
This force has a ton of comitatenses. More than we really need. And they would be of good use in the front. How is Salona? It's kind of positive. Let's see here. Oh, we can improve it. Let's build a waterworks. That'll be enough for now, though. How's Macedonia? Not rebellious anymore. We can go up to a governor's house, which will give us more public order. Go up an aqueduct. That'll keep Macedonia happy for a while. Let's see. Even Libya's looking better. So Sirmium's unhappy. Okay. Let's upgrade that city. Wow, this whole army here, just hanging out for turns and turns and turns, has not done much to make Romula a happy place. Oh, you know why? Because they have some kind of... Stop it! They have pestilence, typhoid fever. Sirmium's actually better now, so I don't want to move my army back in there. We'll just give them typhoid fever again. So we'll stay in Romula for right now. Let's see. Maybe we'll... I wish we could move up to Sirmium in one turn, but we can't. So we'll keep making Salona a better place. Alright, well, I'm out of money, it looks like.
How can I serve the people of Rome? I would journey to the ends of the world for Rome.
Yeah, you're fine.
We hunger for battle.
And you guys just move
Advance.
a little bit. Oh, shoot. Oh, whatever. Didn't hurt the morale. Byzantine or Eastern Roman envoys also carried with them tons of valuable gifts for the people that they met with. Since many people they met were like tribal confederations, or they were barbarian tribes with multiple important personages, it made sense, and much care had to be taken to make sure that all of them were happy with you, because you certainly wouldn't want one noble who felt kind of left out to ruin the deal that you were making overall with a people. The Byzantines also used the imperial prestige itself as an asset to statecraft. Often when envoys came to Constantinople from faraway lands, they were typically barbarians. They lived in tents or small villages. They had not seen anything like the opulence of the capital. So their visits were meticulously scripted, where they were walked down certain streets that offered really good views or showed really impressive buildings, and it just so happens that the army in perfect parade uniforms were just marching down the street at the same time to kind of give a show of strength and force. And here comes another Nabatean army. I guess now that they've conquered Ctespihon, they want to move in. That was an amazing act of tactics right there. I mean, I would have loved to have done that myself. Let someone else fight the huge battles and then sneak in with this tiny little force and take over the capital. That was pretty good, guys. I got to give them credit for that. Oh, we lost some men. One of your subjects has recently become infatuated. I guess I could intervene, but I wouldn't want to, but I'd lose 2% control. But I don't want to lose influence. Let's just let him do it. Alright. Ostrogoths, huh? What are you doing in my lands, fellows? And who are you? You are my enemies, the Markomans. Alright, well, we're going to have to move our army to support that. Oh, I see, they're raiding, are they?
Ready for orders.
And we're there. I didn't think we'd get there this soon, but we now can upgrade our Legio Comitatensis to Eastern Armored Legio, which doesn't do much for this army since it's mostly spearmen, but let's go say hello to our little raiding friends. Actually, let's go to... No, we'll stay outside of town. I don't want to give them pestilence. They're about to spawn rebels of their own. Romula is such a fiasco. So how's this guy then? He's ready to go. Alright, let's retrain all these guys. Perfect. Now we gotta go down here and get some cavalry. I think we can just get them from here. And we can. Alright, so let's go with 2 cataphracts and 2 promoti, which will take 2 turns, and then we'll move over and get some ranged troops from the east. And we'll have a whole nother legion ready to go. Excellent. Yeah, those are the Ostrogoths. I wonder what they're doing. We'll keep an eye on them.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
Alright, well, first things first. Let's take over Ecbatana. Okay. Interesting. Again, even though this is the last town owned by these people, I cannot subjugate them.
Your next command?
I'm going to sack them, and I'll tell you why, because I don't want Arcadius to get the negative trait. I'm going to actually move him back.
Make haste, men. Ready for further orders.
Raise his power against Eastern empires. And his integrity in foreign territory. And I'll send this guy.
Ready for orders. Besieging the settlement.
And he'll raise it. 1-2 punch. That's some Byzantine diplomacy for you right there. Alright, we're doing well. We're doing well just destroying everything. Our priests are still in good shape. You're deployed already, yes. And you are deployed already. Rufinus is just not quite fast enough to get these rebels.
At your command. Make haste, men. Your next command? Is that all? I want hourly patrols.
So in 3 turns, things should be decent here. I could upgrade to a Balne, but I don't see the reason for it. Public order plus 3, so it'll give me +1 public order. It's not huge.
What does Rome require of me?
Ah, Kings of Axum, you can upgrade. And I haven't heard anything about you being ready to leave yet. Oh, good, your loyalty is back up. If you're just upset about... Okay, power and Imperium, but you're still upset about office being given a subordinate. Just get over it, dude. Seriously. But at least you're in decent shape. While we're here, we can recruit... That's what we'll do. We're going to go here and we're going to improve our skirmisher barracks so that we can get better troops. And Nisibis has been with us for a while. Let's convert it. This province is going to do wheat since it's high fertility. Destroy that. Destroy that. We can upgrade to a library, which improves research. That's actually pretty smart. Or a reservoir. They're both the same price. Sanitation here is pretty good. Let's just go with the research. I know Edessa is still technically on the battle lines, but it doesn't really feel like it anymore since our allies conquered Ctespihon and we've pretty much destroyed everything else.
We hunger for battle.
So actually, we are going to move you guys
Beginning my journey.
back to the south. Just in case they try something fancy up here. Although it would be nice to raise Hera to the ground. We're doing quite well. If they're able to take Ctespihon back from our allies, we'll be able to then converge upon it and raise it.
Ready for orders.
What do I want to do with you? Back in the olden days, you were meant to recruit cavalry. And right now you just have crappy cavalry. And you're really functioning kind of as a defensive force.
Get to it, men.
I guess you could stay there for now.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
Alright, I guess that's good. Oh, you're not currently researching any technologies. Hello. What's... Okay, oh shoot. What's the one that was gonna... Was it Commerce Law? Although I think it's too late now. I think I only had a certain number of turns. I think I had 10 turns to learn it. And it'll take 7. That'll give me a food emporium and some extra wealth. Or a metropolis would actually be really useful. And a mint and a fortified town. What can I learn on this part here? Ammunition, better weapons and armor. Though I haven't even used the basic armory yet. Preventores. Campaign movement range, less attrition when under siege. It's 8 turns. This will cost 10,000 and we'll lose our ability to create libraries, theaters, and amphitheaters. Not that big a deal. Wealth from industry. I don't really have that many commerce buildings. Like, I don't really want any of these things for 7 turns. It's a long time. This would be really all I would want. Who are you? You're the governor of Thrace, I guess. You're here in Constantinople. I need to give you stuff. Growth 10. Man, I should have given that to him a long time ago. And campaign spotting chance, why not? So we'll give you that and that. And next turn, corruption. Excellent. What is this now? Replenishment, not that useful. Alright. I want to not end the turn, basically. I don't know which button will do that. Okay, good. Let's go back to our objectives. Okay, commerce law. And we have 12 turns to do it. Alright, done. So when diplomats came to the city, and not, again, diplomats, but just noble personages and representatives came to the city of Constantinople, they were led through the city on a specifically prepared path, as I mentioned, to show off the best of the city. Once in the palace, they were surrounded by richly dressed courtiers. In fact, some of the poorer courtiers were actually assigned better clothing for these type of events. And they were surrounded by elaborate rituals meant to impress or overwhelm them. What are you going to try to do, buddy? Doesn't matter, you failed. Looks good. Oh, he did. No, he succeeded. Our guy is out of movement points, even though he took out the enemy army. That's interesting. Are you guys going to try to take the city back? Oh, man, he killed my spy. Lame. Lutwak even mentions that the throne that the emperor sat on during some parts of Byzantine history was hydraulically powered and had mechanical lions whose tails moved and who roared, or at least provided a sound that was a reasonable facsimile of a roar. All in the...
to you in strength, to speak words of strength. Reply then, with a strength that welcomes peace.
I'm taking it that you guys like strength. Just a feeling I'm getting. And yes, I will absolutely accept your peace treaty and your 1,000 gold. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful life.
With wisdom, and my people...
So those foreign emissaries and rulers who came to court were given sumptuous gifts, elaborate and prestigious honorary titles, of which the Empire had tons, apparently, to give away. And they were shown such a good time that it made the point that it was generally better to be friends with the Empire instead of enemies. And this is going to be an interesting battle. It's another barbarian battle, of which we've seen many. They have 2 onagers. I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this on my own time. We now have our upgraded Eastern Armored Legios. You know what? Maybe we'll show that off in the next episode, because that seems kind of fun to show off our new units. And I could talk more about and finish my talk on Byzantine diplomacy. So that's next episode. Once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.